morning guys, it's Pip here, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about joy. So it's taken me a while to get to this point, but I want to share with you today that joy is something that you don't have, it's something that you create. So a lot of us go about in life and we say, when this happens, I'll be happy when I, achieve a certain goal in my business, I'll be happy. When I reach this date, I'll be happy. When this is over, I'll be happy. When the plans are in place for this, I'll be happy. And that's quite a dangerous thing to do, really, because you can end up missing basically most of your life. If you've ever read Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now, which is quite an interesting book, it's written as though it's a conversation between him and some of his students. But basically Eckhart Tolle, if you've not heard of him, is a guy, he was in such bad depression one day that he woke up and he says he can only describe the experience he had as being almost sucked into a vortex. It felt like he was being sucked into a vortex. And, he said it was like his feelings were so bad that his body just couldn't, put the energy into taking them anymore. And he said it was like an awakening. Suddenly it was like he woke up and he realised everything was wonderful and beautiful and magical, and he wanted to pass that gift on to people because he was spending so much time thinking about other things that he was missing what was right in front of him. So most of us go through our lives living in the wrong time zone, and that's a bit dangerous. But I want to talk about the impact of joy that you can have on other people. And I just want to illustrate this using a little story that happened to me quite recently. So I received, as is custom of this time of year, this beautiful little card quite recently. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I don't usually do Christmas very well. I have found myself in the past couple of years being less and less in the spirit of things. I absolutely hate the commercial side of Christmas. It's not about that, it's more about being with family and sharing the love and sharing the joy. And I don't think that the commercial aspect of it and how commercial we've got, particularly in recent years, is actually part of the spirit of Christmas. I think it's actually bad for your soul. Christmas is about the birth of Jesus, the celebration of new life. It's about the birth of hope, really, in the darkest time of winter. And we might be having winters in our own lives, and it's celebrating that there is always joy and there is always hope, and that can always be a new beginning. And as I say, for Christmas for me is just about being in a room with my family, or at least knowing that they're safe and that they've made it through another year. I'm very, very lucky. I haven't had anyone die this year, and I feel particularly blessed. And this card was sent by somebody from my old workplace that left before I did. And before I left, they'd written a Christmas card to the whole of the team, and I looked inside and there was an address, and I was like, do you know what, I am going to copy that down, because if I'm leaving I want to be able to stay in touch with them. And I saw them a couple of months ago, and this amazing guy sort of said, well, I'll send you a Christmas card, and I want that to be something that we both do. So I sent him a Christmas card, and Lord bless him, he has sent one back. And that's not always the case because people get busy in their lives. But I remember I had the envelope and I pulled it towards me, and I was like, whose is this writing? Trying to figure out whose is this writing. Is it one of my uncles? Is it one of my friends? Whose is this writing? And I didn't know, and I opened it and I saw who it was from, and that gave me a lot of joy. Now that person doesn't know, they haven't watched me receive it, and they just assumed that they put it through the post box, and that's the last part that they've had with this card. But that created a lot of joy for me. So I have gone out this year and I've sent quite a few cards, because I think that as Tony Robbins says, the gift of living is giving, and you don't know how many moments of joy that you create just by going the extra mile. I know that in the past I've been very selfish, and I've been like, well, what's the benefit for me? And you have to put the wood on the fire before you can get the flame. So that's just what I want to share with you today, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye bye now.